Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and I initially had a different video planned, but it's been like battle of the leaf blowers and the tree trimmers and the lawnmowers. So where I live is kind of unique for a multitude of reasons, and we're very lucky to be able to live here, and we're very lucky to be able to have a house here because it's such a housing shortage issue, and there's just a bunch of really unique factors to where we live. But one of the things is like the weather. So the weather is kind of bananas. And do you like rain? Do you like all the rain all the time? Then you will love it where we live. So we have we have a lot of rain. I live in the United States in the Northern Hemisphere. And as it's September of 2021, this is kind of our summer. So some years, typically, it stops raining in June-ish, and then it starts back up again around October. And then July and August, even though there's no rain, it's not really considered summer because of the winds. So we get high velocity winds that just make it kind of unbearable for certain activities. So you wouldn't really want to go to the beach because you'd get sandblasted and super exfoliated, and you wouldn't really want to do not a good time to replace, shingles on your roof or do work like of that caliber because it's just too dangerous. You just don't want to be up on a roof doing things like that. One with the rain and then two with the high winds. So it kind of makes it very difficult for folks to be able to get things done. There aren't a lot of months where we live where that's possible. So July this year was very, very overcast. I think we maybe had a handful. I can count on one hand how many days the sun actually came out, because it was just so overcast and cloudy and the fog, and so it didn't really feel like summer had started, and folks were kind of putting off some of their yard work and house maintenance work just because they weren't sure what the weather was going to do, and with COVID and trying to hire help and construction workers and stuff, that's been very difficult. So a lot of my neighbors put off a bunch of plans that they had, even though everybody's kind of stuck at home and they're starting to focus more on their houses and their yards. There wasn't a lot people could do. So August came and the sun came out and everybody was just like, oh, we're going hiking, we're going to the beach, we're doing all these things because it's finally it's warm, it's beautiful, the winds have died down. And by warm, I mean 60 degrees. So for you on Celsius, think maybe 15, 16 degrees. That's warm here. And to the people that are from this area, we're not native to this area. Summer weather to me is 100 degrees, which would be 37, 38 degrees Celsius. That's summer weather. But here it's 60, it's 15, 16. And so I'm still in pants and a long sleeve shirt always, because I've not acclimated, and I kind of run cold anyway. But everybody's sort of got the heck out of Dodge and left and went and went to do things, and now they're back home again and they're like, shoots, we got nothing done on the house, we got nothing done in the yard. It is time to finish that up. And when I tell you the amount of people working on stuff, it is every single neighbor. Every single one has lawn equipment out, has all these things out, and it's just, today was just bananas. I was just listening to it laughing. I'm like, there's no way I can record anything unless it's just me drawing, and I just put music over it because the the amount of noise was crazy. It just sounded like a riff off of who could be the loudest with their tree trimming. And where we live, we have serious trees, really old, very tall redwoods. So you have to care for those and maintain those, because if a branch falls off those, it could seriously, like, it could kill somebody. So it's very serious that people take care of and maintain their yards and their trees and their stuff because of these really massive trees and things we have here. It's just a very unique environment. the sound, because you know October's coming, and I feel like it's one of those Game of Thrones situations. Winter is coming, and so everybody is trying to like fortify their roofs and fix their fences from last month when the winds knocked everything down. And oh man, it's been crazy. It's just been so crazy loud, and I'm just over here like laughing because I can't get anything done. It's just, oh, my poor neighbors. They wouldn't understand what YouTube is anyway, which is fine. I love them. They're just adorable, but yeah. So I just sit here and we're just gonna doodle different wings extended out and wings not extended out. And I'm taking this from the Bird Anatomy for Artists book. And I can link to this book if you want to see it or download it. I found a really cool place where you can get textbooks, and it has anatomy books for publications that you can download. If you're into doing that and feel comfortable doing that. Because anatomy books are super, super expensive. But I'm just trying to study wings because, you know, there's another Smogust in August coming around, which is Draw Dragon Every Day. And it's not like I can be like, hey, I need to see your dragon so I can get better at drawing wings. There's no dragons around. I mean, folks would argue that, but I mean, there just aren't any. So I'm studying bird wings instead. And then tomorrow we'll see what volume and stuff tomorrow brings, and maybe I can show you something without talking, where I do a video that's sort of a demo, a sight-only demo with just some nice relaxing music or something. Because my neighbors, one of them's like building an addition, and like, go you. It's already the 9th. You better hurry. I know what October is going to bring, and it's going to bring buckets of water. So, it has snowed here. I mean, it has gotten down cold enough where it snowed, and I always thought, like, no, it doesn't snow by the beach. I am wrong. It's okay. I'm wrong. It snows by the beach. So it gets cold. I'm just laughing. 'Cause a lot of people right now are, you know, some people are having huge heat waves and stuff, and they're like, I'm not ready for Halloween things. It's still hot. I don't want any iced coffee. And I'm over here like, I haven't taken my slippers off yet. I haven't taken them off. They've been on since forever because it's just chilly. So, but we're having sun and no wind, so that's cool. So this is spread and folded wing. So I was just sitting outside today in the sunshine, listening to the craziness of all these different building tools and air compressors and things with nail guns and and the city has come out too. The city, it's not just individuals. The city has come out in full force and gone, yep, we have got to get some of these trees trimmed or they're going to hurt power lines. So it's been wild. We're just, you know, we're homeschooling and because of COVID with our 3 kids, and we have the doors open and the dog's just like napping through it because, you know, she's a big baby. She's like, I'm tired. This is too loud, but I don't care. So our cats are they've gotten kind of used to it. But man, some days I'm just like, oh, that's right. It's September. It's our summer. It's 60 to 15 degrees depending on what system of measurement you go by. That's hot. People are into shorts. People are gonna go swimming in ice cold ocean waters and they're gonna be perfectly fine with it. And I'm gonna look at them and be like, no, what are you doing? So it's all relative to what you grew up with and what you're comfortable with and where you live. And oh man, the weather. That's always something so like everybody can always talk about what's going on with their weather. Ours is just bananas. I don't even know how to explain it to people. I'm like, it's either raining or it wants to rain or it's gonna rain next month. But it could rain. It could rain tomorrow. Like, it's no holds barred with the rain. You just be ready. Just always be ready and you should be fine. So, here's a crested pigeon wing. You can't even see me right that. Okay. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this finds you well. I hope your weather is complying with your goals and the things you want to do. I will talk to you all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.